Assalamu alaikum. May Almighty's blessings be upon all of us. Today in the Ramadan series, I'm going to show you how to make Keema Biryani. Keema Biryani or mutton Keema Biryani is a subtly spiced biryani that combines perfectly cooked, flavorful minced meat with Indian spices and long aromatic biryani rice. It's one of the easy to make biryanis and it turns really delicious. So let's get started. We start with making keema. For that, we need to marinate keema before cooking. This is for half a kg of keema, and these are the ingredients that we need for marination of keema. This way it turns really good. For marination of half a kg of mutton keema, I have taken half a kg of mutton keema. I have taken 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, chili powder 2 teaspoons, salt 2 teaspoons, and then I have taken cumin seed powder, coriander powder, and garam masala each 1 teaspoon. And then I have taken finely freshly chopped coriander, green chilies, and mint. I will make paste out of these with water. I'll add a tablespoon of water and make a paste. Now in keema, I am going to add the paste that I have made of coriander, mint, and green chilies. Then I'll be adding ginger garlic paste and all the other spices. We will give it a good mix, and then we will keep it for marination, minimum 3 to 4 hours, but I kept it overnight for better taste. That enhances the taste. Now moving to other ingredients that we need for cooking it. I have taken 2 chopped tomatoes, 3 finely chopped onions, oil around half a cup. Then I have taken green coriander chopped and some green chilies. Then I have taken cumin seeds and cloves, cumin seed 1 teaspoon and cloves, a few cloves. Then cinnamon stick, green cardamom, and black pepper. So next I start with heating up oil, and then I'll be adding whole spices to it because we have not added whole spices yet. Once the oil started to heat up, I added all the whole spices. I'll saute them. Meanwhile, I have taken out marinated keema from the fridge. Here you can see. Now in oil, I'm going to add onions, and then we have to fry them. And I have added a small teaspoon of salt here to onions. Then I will cover them and let them cook for some time till they are soft. So after around 10 minutes on low to medium flame, here you can see they have changed the color. Now at this stage, I'll be adding keema. Here you can see. We will give it a good mix. Then I'll be adding green chilies to it. We have to fry keema first, and then I'm adding tomatoes to it. And ginger garlic paste too. I'll give it a good mix, and I will let it fry for some time. I'll cover it and let it fry for some time. So after some time, here you can see it has started to release water. So we will let it fry so that this water gets absorbed for around 15-20 minutes on medium flame. Around 15 minutes, I'll open the lid. Here you can see it has released enough water, and the tomatoes will also soften in this. We have to keep stirring in between. We have to keep checking in between so that it doesn't burn and it doesn't get stuck to the bottom of the pan. Again, I have covered it for around next 7 minutes, and after 7 minutes, here you can see some of the water is absorbed now. And now I'll be adding fresh coriander to it. You can add mint also for extra flavor. I have just added coriander because I had already added mint in the marination, and I am adding around 2 cups of water here so that now it gets cooked properly. I'll add 2 cups of water and I'll cover it and let it cook. In between, I'll keep checking so that it doesn't get burned. After around 20 minutes on medium flame, I will check on it again. Flame you have to keep medium or medium to high, not very high. So here you can see still some gravy is left. Now I'll keep high flame so that this gravy gets absorbed. Now I'll keep stirring it on high flame only so that it doesn't get stuck to the bottom. And here you can see it's almost all the gravy is absorbed. Now it's ready for the biryani. Here you can see, and you can check the salt also at this stage before adding it to the rice. You can see now I have transferred it to a bowl. Now I'll be showing you how to cook rice and what ingredients we need for that. Here I have taken 2 cups of basmati rice. I have soaked them in water, washed and soaked in water for around half an hour. Then I have taken a mix of coriander and mint leaves, and you can add green chili also. Then I have taken 2 teaspoons of oil, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, and whole spices that include cumin seeds, green cardamom, black cardamom, cloves, and cinnamon stick. This is an additional step that I'm doing. I'm having a tea infuser, so I'm keeping all the whole spices in it because I don't like when whole spices come in our teeth while having biryani. So I'm adding all the whole spices in this. Here you can see. This is an additional step that you can totally skip. You can directly add spices to water if you don't have this. I had tea infuser, that's why I'm using. Now I have heated up enough water and added green coriander and mint. Then I'm adding oil, lemon juice, and this spice that I have kept in tea infuser, and I will let it boil on high flame for around 10 minutes so that it gets the flavor of all the spices and mint and coriander. Now I'm taking these out. Then I'll be adding rice. You can keep them also like this if you have added whole spices, and if you're okay with it, then you can simply add the rice to it. But I don't like spices, whole spices in biryani. Now I'm adding rice, and I will cook it on high flame till rice gets soft. So after around 10 minutes it has been boiling, so I'll check the rice. Here you have to see with the hand. If you are able to break the rice, that means it's done. So at this stage we'll turn off the flame. Then we are ready for layering of the biryani. It's almost 80% done. The rice is almost 80% done. I'll strain the rice and then we will use it for layering. To make biryani more flavorful, these are the ingredients that we need for layering. For that I have deep fried around 3 onions, crisp fried. Here you can see. Then I have taken half a cup of mint leaves, half a cup of coriander leaves, fresh mint and coriander. Then I have soaked saffron in milk. This we will add for flavor and color also. And I have taken around 1 tablespoon of ghee. So I start with adding ghee at the bottom. Then I will be adding a layer of keema to it. Adding a layer of rice to it. Then I'll sprinkle it with some fried onions, fresh mint and fresh coriander. Then again I'll be adding a layer of keema, mutton keema, and then layer of rice. Then again I will sprinkle it with layer of fried onions, fresh mint, fresh coriander. You can skip these if you don't have, but they give a good flavor. Then I'll be adding saffron milk. This will add to the flavor and it will give slight yellowish tint to the rice. Here you can see. And then I'm sprinkling it with some cashews. These are also optional. And then we will cover it. For covering, you can either use aluminum foil or a kitchen towel. I have placed a kitchen towel, then I have covered it. It's like we have to keep biryani on dum. This will keep for around 15 to 20 minutes. Biryani will attract you itself because the aroma will be in the whole house once it's ready. You have to keep very low flame. So after around 15 minutes, here you can see our biryani is ready. The aroma is in the whole house. This is one of the best biryani, as you saw. It's easy to cook and it turns really good. Here the delightful biryani is ready. And keema biryani is easy to make. It can be comfort food anytime. If you just crave for biryani, you can make it. It's a very quick recipe. Give this recipe a try. Let me know in comments how it turns. Thank you for watching. Remember in duas. Allah Hafiz.